Hey YouTube, it's your boy G Miles. Tonight we're back on our video. Tonight we're gonna be doing Lost Judgment, which is chapter 11, which is part 4, I think part 3 to this. So let's get started. Since we gotta rest up for a big day at Yokohama 99. So rest on the couch.
Hello?
It's Shirosaki. Are you in Yokohama again, Yagami-san?
Yeah. Is this about Ahara's trial?
Yes, regarding the appeal. The prosecution says they want to consult with us. Off the record.
Off the record? What do you mean?
They want to discuss with the judge beforehand whether or not Hara's murder footage is admissible evidence. The video has gone viral, of course, and nobody's really sure how to handle it.
Is the prosecution really gonna hold the line on it being a deepfake?
That's quite possible. Which is why we're meeting today in the courthouse conference room. I'm sorry for the short notice, but could you join us?
Of course. I'll be there.
Thank you very much. No need to rush, there's still plenty of time. Just be sure you're there, please.
Yeah, I gotta take the taxi to the courthouse. I knew it was gonna be a big day big day today. So that's why I gotta get ready though.
So what you're saying is, Yui Mamiya was not a victim of sexual battery, but rather she conspired with Akihiro Ehara to fake a murder alibi. We've already closed the book on that ordeal, yet now the defense wants to write a sequel?
To establish the defendant's motive in the harassment, we need to bring the Mikoshiba murder to light. The groping itself was staged. It was all part of their script, right down to the guilty verdict.
It sounds like the defendant has some strong hostility for the court.
Ehara got the court to accept his murder alibi by twisting the legal process to his own ends. It was easy to miss, because at the time, Mikoshiba's body hadn't been found yet. But we have to admit that we all got duped.
We? You're not even a lawyer. You're a detective.
Yagami-sensei still has a license to practice.
Forget what I said if it offended you, prosecutor.
My superiors always told me that in his youth, your Genda-sensei was a difficult man. He'd insist his clients were innocent, persisting even in the face of conviction. He was hostile to the prosecution, and was known to fraternize with Kamurocho Yakuza. But it was his sheer disrespect that made my boss hate him.
Damn. You sure know an awful lot about Genda-sensei.
Because I honestly can't say I like him. He treated me like a child when I was starting out.
I'll tell you this, there's no higher praise for the defense than being called difficult by the prosecution.
Now, if we can get back on track, can we confirm the defendant himself has agreed to the appeal?
Yes.
But if Ehara really committed the murder, why would he agree to his alibi being scrutinized?
Ahara's objective isn't to get away with murder.
Then what is he after?
Making a mockery of the legal system.
Then it'd be best not to pay him any attention.
And you'd be right. If your priority is saving face in front of the court rather than preserving fairness in the law.
You've got a real attitude.
Sorry I'm a bit late.
Whoa, who's this
So,
guy?
with this appeal, the defense wants to assert the defendant's innocence by establishing his guilt in a murder.
Wait, before we go on, who is this?
He's from
Yeah,
the
just like I
Metropolitan
said though.
Police.
I was wondering
Considering
the same
Ehara was
thing.
on the force, he has a vested interest here. He's not here to participate, don't worry.
The police can't afford to be embarrassed any further. We need to send the right message to the public.
Can we have your name, please?
The name is Bondo.
And your title?
Bondo.
Think of me
Bando,
as a kind
Bondo,
of
or
police
whatever.
coordinator.
I'm gonna call him Bondo.
But don't let me interrupt the proceedings. Forget I'm even here. Please, continue.
Hiding mind. That's just hiding mind.
So much for this
Bondo.
meeting being off the record.
Allow me to restate the prosecution's opinion to the judge. We cannot allow the murder footage to be used as new evidence in Akihiro Ehara's appeal. It's nothing but an online hoax of unknown origin. We can't just casually introduce that into court.
Indeed.
Furthermore, if Ehara bears such hostility towards the court, the footage might end up being a trap.
Trap.
Yes. What if the next viral video proves the original footage was doctored? What if the proceedings have already begun by then? Do we drop the appeal and call it a day? We cannot allow a man like Ehara to swing the court around by its nose at his whims. With that in mind, I believe Ehara's conviction should be upheld and enforced. Would the defense care to comment? Did you think any of this through before filing this appeal?
Yes. We aim to prove the defendant's innocence, no matter what your objections may be.
And what about you?
Yeah, looks like Ahara's guilty. Nah. I'm
Ehara
answering
has
to
to
that,
atone
bro.
for Mikoshiba's murder. I can't look the other way while a killer evades his sentence.
Come now. Is that why you're appealing? If so, you're barking up the wrong tree.
Yagami-san, I understand how you feel, but being innocent of sexual battery isn't guilt for Mikoshiba's murder.
What? What?
We're only appealing the groping case here, so
Oh, right. Then,
What is this nonsense?
Ehara's guilty.
I'm gonna try
for
that
what
second
was wrong.
answer.
We don't think there was enough evidence at the first trial to result in that verdict.
There was fiber from the victim's underwear found on Ehara's hand.
That was a
Ugh.
trick.
I don't want to mention
It was
about
set
the
up with
underwear part.
cooperation from the victim.
There is
But
no evidence it was a
Judo
trick.
and
Are you
Brody.
saying Yui Mamiya and Ehara met beforehand? Is there proof of that? Was there perhaps any security footage we didn't see?
no, the station erases the footage from their cameras after a few days if there's no need to keep it.
Right. But if there's even a chance Ehara and Mamiya were a team, the underwear fiber proves nothing. What were the other deciding factors? Security footage? The smartphone videos we kept seeing on TV? Those don't prove the crime either, because there was a huge time gap in them.
What?
We've done enough legwork to know.
Like I said though, it's gonna be a long day.
We can clearly see that Ehara killed Mikoshiba. Keeping the estimated time of death in mind, it would be impossible for Ehara, as witnessed here, to be in any train station in Tokyo.
The prosecution's stance is that internet video of unknown origin will not be taken seriously. There's too much of a chance it was edited or fabricated.
Then we're at an impasse, aren't we?
That's why appealing is a waste of time. It's a by-the-book groper case. Just enforce the sentence.
It's still too early to make that call.
Okay, I gotta have some clues though.
Did you walk around the site with your own 2 feet, prosecutor?
Well, no. But I have been to Shinjuku Station plenty of times.
Then you must know they have a mountain of security cameras covering every angle. But if you went there to look carefully, you'd find there are some blind spots. That's Ahara running, while Mamiya chases after her. It seems as though the whole chase is recorded, but this area in dotted lines is a blind spot no camera saw. That's the momentary gap in time where Ahara and his double switched places.
The victim was running right behind Ehara. She would have noticed if they swapped places right in front of her eyes.
Oh, but she knew about the swap all along. They were all in on it from the start.
Can you prove that?
We don't have to prove the defendant is innocent, Takano-san.
What?
All we have to prove is that the evidence provided by the prosecution at the trial was insufficient to determine guilt. Because that's the role of the defense counsel.
Indeed it is.
If the prosecution can't debunk any and all possibility that the train groping was a put-up job, then it's innocent until proven guilty.
Then the defense should have brought it up the first time. Although I doubt Shirosaki-sensei actually believed in the defendant's innocence herself.
The guilty verdict at the trial was orchestrated by the defendant. It was our error not to have seen it at the time, but it would be another not to correct ourselves now.
Stop being so dramatic. He's just a subway perv.
That is a statement I cannot abide. The law can't give the impression that a false charge is permissible, even for a subway perv.
Right. I take that back. I misspoke.
You should have dotted that though.
I
Well,
do believe this
this
case
guy
is
right
worth
here
a trial
who
in the
yells a
appeal.
lot is so dramatic though.
If the court was misled by a hostile defendant, then only the court can correct it.
Thank you very much.
However, I too have seen Ihara-san's murder footage. I believe it would be difficult to introduce it as evidence in this trial. Therefore, I cannot allow it to be brought into the courtroom at this time.
Sorry, son. Think you've got this covered?
Huh?
I'll poke my head in at the office later.
Very well, we'll be expecting you.
Bando-san, was it? From public security?
I don't recall saying my department. But yeah, that's right.
Do you know Reiko Kusamoto? The vice minister at the Ministry of Health?
Of course.
Any particular reason she's under constant surveillance?
A rather bold question, isn't it?
It's just you and me here.
I see you know how to cut to the chase, Yagami-sensei.
Ahara's trial can't be that important to you. So I have to figure I'm the reason you showed up. You want to know where Kawana is, don't you? Were you finally forced to get off your ass because nobody else can get eyes on him?
Kuwana, otherwise known as Yu Kitakata, is wanted on suspicion of murder. If you know where he is, please do tell.
Wanted for murder? Huh. Because you know, I thought it was RK acting on your orders that killed Sawa-sensei. You think you can hide that fact forever? Even the cops in the field have their suspicions.
Do they? Well, the cubicle workers always resent the corner offices. Officers in the field complain about their superiors. I did the same thing back in my day.
Then why did you use thugs as your pawns instead of officers? Is that how Sawa-sensei got roped into this?
I'm afraid I'm not following.
You knew it was going to be a dirty job from the beginning. That's why you couldn't use anybody on the force. Or maybe you just weren't able to find an underling you could fully trust.
That's a good one.
Public security's only tricks are surveillance and call tracing. You leave the dirty work to the thugs.
That may be true, but it's enough to crush the likes of you.
I'm gonna ask just in case. Where is Soma now?
Hand over Kawana to me and there will be no more victims.
What?
Do you
Like,
have a
that is
reason
impossible.
To protect him? I already know he's going around executing bullies. He's a disturbance
He's known
to
to be
public
tough
order.
But he wasn't the one who killed Sawa-sensei.
and trying to run
I
off
didn't
though.
come here to
Yeah, I do not
argue.
trust
I came to
Kawana
issue
at
an
all for the most
ultimatum.
part. Yeah, I get them to tell that this guy Bondo is no good though. Yeah, it looks like I gotta try my best to make the next moves though.
For real?
Ah, what the heck? Since those guys are definitely in my way and piss me off. I don't know why I say that. Yeah, I get so mad when I curse though. I can't believe I curse for. And see that time now piss me off. Yeah, that did piss me off. Just those guys were in my freaking way. Yeah, like I said though, it did piss me
What a
off.
waste.
But I need to quit saying it though, or else I might get. Let's see, yeah, my video might get. Well, my channel might get. Yeah, messed up, or well, my channel will get. Well, my channel will get deleted. Will delete my videos or something like that. Yeah, I gotta plan the next moves. And here are the arcade members following my butt. Okay, why are they following me? It's kind of creepy though.
Yagami-san, was everything okay back there? That man, Bondo, I knew something was off about him. Is he
Yeah, I
the
knew
one
that
behind
too.
RK?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. He was trying to find out where Kawana was.
I see. That reminds me. Hoshino-kun seems to have heard some rumors about RK.
Hoshino-kun, did you pick up what the word is on RK?
Yeah. One of the bosses, Akutsu, came back to Kamurocho yesterday.
He's back?
He's number 2 in the group, isn't he?
Yeah, so he would
Don't you
probably
mean the
know about
secondary
Soma. Know where he is?
leader? I'm pretty sure he's like the
Well, I'm
secondary
not sure
leader
if you're
though.
aware, Yagami-san, but RK owns
Besides
some of the
Soma though,
cabaret clubs in
I know
Kamurocho,
he's the
and
real leader.
Akutsu manages them. If a girl makes a lot of sales, or if she becomes a rising star in the club, Akutsu apparently gives that girl a bonus. Personally.
How do you know this stuff, Hoshino-kun?
Our clients come from all walks of life in Kamurocho, cabaret girls included.
So to sum it all up, a popular girl has a chance to meet Akutsu?
Yeah, but this week nobody was getting that chance. Until yesterday. Which is how I figured out Akutsu is back in Kamurocho. He must have been in Yokohama.
Oh, wow. That makes sense. But where exactly in Kamurocho is he?
That's the part I don't know. RK bosses never sleep in the same place twice. Gotta keep the cops off their trail.
But despite the risk, Akutsu still reaches out to popular girls.
Hey, I'm not even mad. In fact, I'm up for the challenge.
Awesome, Sari-san. If you can rock the cabaret gig again, you can hook Akutsu.
It'd be an undercover mission to infiltrate RK. Super risky. But damn if I don't want to see Saori-san transform one more time! I can't help it!
What the hell's gotten into you?
But hey, you
Are there
can't
any
help it though
bars we know
because you
for
just
sure
love
that
pretty
RK
girls though.
owns?
There is.
And for me,
You
I love
remember
pretty
Queen
girls too,
Rouge,
but
the
I
place
managed to
Saori-san
like
snuck
keep
into
this
a long
under
time
control
ago?
though.
RK recently took over the management there.
and that's why I'm single now.
What about the
Well,
owner?
I'm still single
Still the
though.
same guy?
Yep, he's still there. One of the original employees. Only thing is, it used to be a classy spot, but they've cut a lot of corners. The vibe has probably changed a lot.
Really? Well, maybe that means I can afford to go.
Hey, totally. I want to go too.
This is no
Yeah,
time to be
right.
idiots.
Okay, well, sorry,
Just
son,
look
you
at some
need the
pretty
whole
girls,
makeover
though.
again. I can take point on that.
Yeah, it's,
No need, I'll be
it
fine.
means they're going to a club though.
Just the other day, Mari-san
And for
and I
me though, I
figured
never
out
went
what
to
kind of
clubs though.
makeup goes
Never
over
have,
white
never
parquet.
will.
I'll just go with
But
that.
even though I did went to the
With
boat
Mari.
though, aka
Well,
the casino though.
counterpoint, I think a man might know better what men like.
With all due respect, don't judge what you haven't seen.
Yeah, I did
Oh,
gamble for a few times.
Really?
Then I had to quit though because gambling is like addictive though. But even though I don't gamble like that, I'ma say I'ma leave it to you.
Okay,
Sorry,
I'll
son.
leave it to you, sorry, son. Should have just kept my mouth shut.
Believe me, I'm not one to boast, but I'm confident my efforts are in the best interest of the mission.
That's the spirit. With Saura-kun here, Genda Law will have its doors open for another 20 years.
True. And we've got Yagami-san's wisdom too.
All right.
Oh boy.
Should we get on with
Well,
the
actually,
mission?
looks like we got
Let's
a
do
sorry
this.
son mission though. We're gonna get to like do all this makeup and stuff. Yeah, I gotta make the preparations. Whew. Good thing I like to, do all this crud though. Yeah, and plus she looks beautiful
Oh,
though.
wow.
I bet
That is
all the dudes
nice.
will be staring at her like crazy though.
You can thank Mari-san.
It's perfect. I'm really impressed.
Fine. Well then, shall we head over to Queen Bruges?
Oh, while you were doing your makeup, I talked to the owner about you coming in. Like Hoshino-kun said, there's apparently a system in place where a girl with great sales potential gets the attention of Akatsu.
I understand. Basically, I just have to aim to be number one at the bar, right?
How confident are you?
I can't make any guarantees, but I'll give it my all.
Then I'm with you all the way, a lady. Something happened?
Yeah, I gotta go to Queen Rouge, which gonna take me forever though. Yeah, see, all this walking is like stressing me out though. Well, not really. Hmm, I can still record a little more though. I guess since I'm on chapter 11 though, since I'm just trying to get the gameplay done though. Even though I did do the school stories
I
though,
pass by this place sometimes,
which took me
but
forever
it's been a
though.
while since I've been inside.
The owner
Yeah, plus I
remembered
knew
you
those
from last time.
school
Said he wished
stories
you were
were
there
super
every night
long
instead
though.
of just one.
The undercover cabaret girl of his dreams
In order
returns.
to get more skills though.
Oh, take this before you go. It's a wireless earpiece. If you end up going somewhere with Akatsu, we can use it to communicate.
In
I'll be there in a
in the other
flash if things
sequel,
go
the
even
first
remotely
sequel,
south.
which is Judgment,
Got it.
you don't
I
get
know you
school
have my
stories
back,
or none.
Yagami-san.
Just friends,
You bet. Good luck then.
just friend events, and also side cases, which is good though. But
Oh!
Lost Judgment, the game I'm playing on now. Yeah, it tends to like get super long.
Looking
It
at you
tends to like
takes me
get pretty
back to
long
better
though.
days. You are a cut
School
above,
stories, side
a
cases, and
sight
all
for
stuff.
sore eyes.
Nice to see you again. Have you been well?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Oh, look at him. I bet he's trying to
Last time you were
flirt with
here,
her though.
we were a good place. But times have only gotten tougher. Now we're just a fast and cheap dive bar with mediocre service.
Yes, I heard a bit about that.
Keep this on the down low, but the former owner lost a bet in Mahjong. So we sold the bar. We're under RK's management now. And ever since they took over, we're just like every other seedy place. We don't even make a profit unless we're shuffling people in and out, which of course impacts the girls' performance.
But I hear the girls with promise catch the eye of the RK members.
Haha! So you already know about that. Yes, RK treats people well who treat their bottom line well. If they notice a special girl, they'll give her a bonus to show their generosity. Or maybe Akutsu-san just wants to drink with cute girls.
Where do girls usually meet up with Akutsu-san?
No particular location. Just depends on his mood, I guess. Haha! But you have your eye on that bonus, I see. Well, if anyone could get it, it's you, Saori-san. I'm rooting for you.
No, oh no, you don't.
Can you hear me, Saori-san?
Yes.
So you got in okay. Just so you know, I think I'm gonna call for support.
Support?
Yeah, so in case you meet Akutsu, we'll be ready to pounce on him. But you'll be on your own until then.
So, are you the new girl the manager
Yeah, look at
brought
those
in?
two snoots. I guess these snooty girls though.
You're kind of older than I thought you'd be.
Thinking that they're better than people. Yeah,
I'm
and this is why
sorry.
I don't
Nice to meet you.
tend to date those type of girls that snooty,
What club were you at
jealous,
before this?
and always
I'm usually an office
pretty
worker,
mean though. Like
but I
heck no.
worked here once about 2 years ago.
What, so you just come back whenever you feel like it?
Yeah,
like
I want to
some
do now
part-time
just
gig?
date a girl
Really?
that is
You
like
treat this job
less
like
classy,
it's a cakewalk and expect us not to be offended?
not too girly
Oh,
or anything.
Point taken.
Just nice and
So,
honest.
I guess tonight I should sit back and watch the professionals
And
show
a
me
bit
how it's
and a
done.
bit tomboyish though. Didn't mean it
Are
like
you
that though.
dissing
But
us?
hey, yeah, that's how I like my girls though.
What? You can haze new girls, but if they give it back, you lose your cool?
Excuse me?
Now. You can't scowl like that when customers are here to have a good time.
You little... Wow. I thought you were just another snob, but you've got barbed wire where it counts.
Megu! You're gonna let a new chick talk to us this way?
Old or new doesn't matter. If you've got the goods, I have no complaints.
I'm going to do my best, and I'll try not to weigh you two down.
Saori-san, Megu-san, Kuriko-san, we have customers! Let's get to work!
Well, time for the new girl to show us what people see in her.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
Hello! I'm Megu! Welcome! I'm Kuniko.
I'm sorry. Nice to meet you.
Oh, Sarah-chan. Come, sit here.
Wow, you're beautiful. Oh, the best of the bunch, man.
Whoa,
I'm
take
loving
it
this
easy.
place.
That's sorry,
So, how
Hoshimura
are
or
you?
something like that. Man, this guy's flirty. Oh, didn't mean it like that though.
But, you know, I could make any prosecutor shake in his boots just by yelling, "Objection!"
That's awesome, you killer lawyer, you.
Jeez, why is Genda-sensei getting all the attention? For your information, I passed the national bar exam with top marks.
No, you haven't.
Oh, what's a bar exam?
Oh, you've got to be kidding. You ladies have really never heard of the bar exam? It's the toughest certification test in Japan.
I've heard of it.
Oh, so it's a certificate? Well, I passed kanji level 3 when I was in middle school.
That's not even comparable.
Kanji aptitude is a very fine certification.
Huh?
Wait, did he
You passed
work
your
on the
stupid
board
bar
though?
exam how many years ago now? And you're still bragging about your scores? Seriously?
What?
Sorry-chan, you can't talk that way to a customer.
No, she's right. It's a dumb thing to brag about, isn't it? But the bar is really hard. Not everyone passes it. There's so much studying to do, day and night.
Oh my god, he's crying.
I said I'm gonna praise his stupid achievement.
Well, no matter how long ago it was, it's still an amazing accomplishment. Your glories of the past are worth bragging about. I mean, it's the national bar exam.
Glories of the past? Did you have to put it like that?
Is this bar exam thing really that big of a deal?
Yeah, you know what? My cousin said he tried 3 times and still failed. And he graduated from Toto University.
A Toto University grad couldn't pass it? Then it is a pretty amazing accomplishment.
That's true. It really is hard. Of course, I myself passed it easy peasy back in the day.
Ain't gonna say that word though.
It's
Living
incredible,
breezy.
isn't it?
Yeah.
That's why lawyers deserve our
They didn't wanna
respect.
add
Don't
that
you
add
agree?
that to the park though.
I do.
And lawyers make a lot of
Yeah,
money,
it was
right?
easy peasy
Girls
though.
must be all over
But I ain't
you
gonna say
wherever
that
you
again.
go.
Well, no. Not really.
Oh, how cute. He's blushing.
This is great, Genda-sensei. Let's get some more drinks.
You got it. More drinks it is. How about you girls?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Listen up, girls. This is a heck of a lot of fun. I'm having a great time. I tell you, I love cabaret clubs so much.
Me too, Genda-sensei. Especially this one. The customer service is on point. I wish I could come here every night and stay till morning.
Okay.
You two know
But
just how to
Shinonkan
flatter
can
us.
be it's
So
kind of a
true.
pervert though.
Hey,
Don't you
in
think?
case you come back,
Yeah,
would
I
you
think
like
so.
to reserve a bottle in your name? You guys are lawyers, so I'm sure you can afford it.
Well, we're not a big firm. But you know what? Let's do it.
Nice one, boss. You're the best. Uh-oh. What's wrong, Saori-san? You're looking kind of gloomy there. Come on. How about a smile?
Yeah, Saori-kun. I was thinking, if you could be just a bit friendlier, you'd be the belle of the ball.
Do you guys already know Saori-san? You act like you're good friends.
They do seem pretty close, right?
Huh? I don't know. But would it be so wrong if we did know each other?
Of course not, but this does happen to be our first meeting. Silly sensei.
The first time? Is it really, though?
You're both teasing me so much. Poor Megu-san and Kuniko-san are giving me dirty looks.
Well, I mean, that's because...
Something does seem fishy.
Man. Okay, I'm gonna cut up with
Oh,
Jinda
Genda-sensei.
Sensei.
Look at what a bad girl I've been.
Genda Sensei.
And considering we've only just met?
No, you're a bad girl? Really?
Oh, yes, certainly. And what I need is some discipline.
Well, does that mean you need a spanking?
Ooh, snap.
Sensei! There will be no spanking! Get away from her!
Oh, excuse me? Can we get that girl at this table too?
Yes? You mean Saori-san,
Oh,
correct?
oh! Me too! Wait a minute, what about us?
Oh my! Please, please, everyone! She's only one person.
I guess the new girl's a hit.
She sure showed us up. This is crazy.
Yep, indeed. The mission is a success.
We can see
Even though
Saori-san.
Ashuna-kun,
Sorry we were rude
let's see,
before.
was pretty, let's see,
Please.
flirty
I
with
just got
that
lucky
girl,
tonight.
with those girls.
Yeah,
though.
right. I don't think I could have done better than you in any department. You're a natural at conversation, and so sexy too.
I learned a lot, actually. And woo, I drank a lot more than usual.
Thanks for the hard work, you three. I bet you barely got any praise. It was one customer after another. What a night! We haven't had this good a take in a while. And it's all thanks to Saori-san.
No, I couldn't have done it without Megu-san and Kuniko-san at my side.
Come on, it was pretty obvious who the MVP was this evening.
Boss, seeing as you're here, does that mean Saori-san's getting a bonus?
That she is.
Oh yes,
Who would have
indeed.
thought this could happen on her first day? All I can say is, wow. Akutsu-san wants to meet you and show his appreciation by giving you the bonus himself. There's already a taxi waiting outside.
Really? That is so awesome.
No kidding. So the bonus thing is real, huh?
I hope I get one someday.
So, where exactly is Akutsu-san waiting for me?
Apparently, it's a surprise. He doesn't just let any information out. But I'm sure it's somewhere in Kamurocho. Don't worry. I'm told there'll be another cab to take you home.
I see. Well then, I'm looking forward to it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Don't worry, Saori-san. I'm standing by. If you need me, I'll be there in a flash.
Driver, could you tell me where we're headed?
Oh, we're almost there, miss.
We're not leaving Kamurocho, are we?
No. No need to worry.
I think he's driving to the Thug Hangout, the underground club. That's where I met Soma for the first time. I thought it had been shut down, but maybe they opened it back up.
We'll be arriving soon.
Saori-san, I presume? We've been expecting you. You are very beautiful. Akutsu-san will be happy.
Thank you for inviting me.
RK takes care of people who keep the cash flowing. The fact you're here means you have a talent for it. You're one of us now, Saori-san. If you would follow me.
Certainly.
Here she is, Akutsu-san. Tonight's heroine, Saori-san from Queen Rouge.
Ah, and I see why. You're hotter than your reputation. Come here.
Yeah, I know.
Motivation to keep at it.
I've heard so much about you, Akutsu-san. It's a pleasure to meet someone so famous.
Have a seat. I'm not gonna ask you to pour after a hard night's work. This sake is not cheap. That's cool though, right? Gotta show my appreciation, don't I?
Oh, there's no need for that.
Well, on to the moment of truth. Your bonus. 1 million yen. Quite a stack of cash for an office worker. Yeah.
Okay, how does
It's a
she
big
know
pile
that
of money
too?
for anyone.
Oh.
Okay,
Even
how does
for
Akatsusu know
lawyers,
though?
Shirosaki-sensei.
I'm not sure I follow.
This lady lawyer came poking around before. Except she was trying to find out about Kauai at the time.
You see, when it comes to Kamurocho, we have eyes everywhere. Anybody suspicious gets reported to us fast. Most of the eyes working for me or Soma are spies in the police force. And now, we've got a law lady in the bag. So, what do you want with me? Who sent you here, huh?
Whoa,
Well,
looks like Sorry-san has
this
been
took a turn for the worse,
compromised.
didn't it?
You're only just noticing that. Kinda slow for a lawyer, aren't you?
Oh, I didn't mean for me. It just got worse. For you.
What the?
Man, you were harder to find than I thought, Akatsu.
Wow, so it was you pulling Sari-chan's strings.
Hell of a sight. Some piece of shit ex-Tojo man thinks he's king of the hill now?
Don't make me laugh. You're the worthless pile of shit, Hikashi. Props for having the spine to show up here without backup. And after you barely escaped with your life, Yagami.
Hold that thought. This isn't the whole party.
Huh?
The only guy I really want to fuck up is Soma. But I guess I'll have to settle for you losers tonight.
Kaito. Couldn't just stay dead, huh?
Nice work,
But,
Sari-san.
see, but he's
We'll take
ready
it from
to be
here.
alive though.
Did you ring the
Yeah,
gong
great
for
to have
us?
you back, Kato-san.
What?
Kato-san.
Nothing kicks off a fight better than a beauty ringing a gong.
Yeah, give us something to get the mood going.
Okay, well then. Gentlemen, do your worst!
Get ready.
Let's go! Hell yeah!
Finally. Yeah, I'm gonna pause right here. Well, guys, that's all for chapter 11, which is part 3, I think, or something like that. So, yeah. Way too. If you're new to the channel, please give a like, share, and subscribe. And also hit the notification bell every chance. And it's been your boy, G Miles. Peace out.